I also had forgotten that this game does have a couple of little secret things. Now, it won't be... There isn't too much in terms of secrets, per se. This game does have cheat codes, which the first game did not, as far as I'm aware. Most of the codes are basically just to skip to a certain episode. So to be able to access certain chapters earlier than naturally intended. Obviously, I won't be using any of those, because we're here to experience the full story from start to finish. But there's also these little extra movies that we unlock every so often on the episodes. So if we stay on episode 1 here, there'll be a little icon in the lower left. If we press the button corresponding to it, we get a nice little movie. I believe, from what I could tell, that these unlock after episodes 1, 3, 5, 7, and 8. So basically, every odd number chapter, and then the final chapter. We get another little video. I don't know what the other videos are going to be like, but this is a pretty fun one. Because it really sells that comic book style even more. It gives a little demonstration of personality as well. Like, look how crafty Sly is. That gives us a little introduction to everybody on the team. We got Bentley here. So he's already set to pull the drawbridge up. Murray's our getaway driver. And the fact that they refer to it this way, Sly Cooper, the second season, that just really fully sells it. Better luck next time. And look what he used for the postage stamp. The very stamp they just stole. So it's fun that they have like little extra stuff there. It's not something that just is like readily available to see. It's a tiny bit hidden. But it's pretty cool that they have stuff like that just kind of like tucked away a little bit. Since we've gotten everything done in Dimitri's chapter, we are off to the jungle. A starry-eyed encounter with our fun-looking fellow over here. Let's pop on in and see what sort of trouble and mischief we can get ourselves into.
Another Clockwerk part had surfaced in India, so the boys and I loaded up the van and zeroed in on our next target, a mysterious spice lord known as Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, he started his life of crime selling illegal spices in the black market, eventually growing his small outfit to a sizable operation, and earning himself a seat in the prestigious Claw Gang. He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself. True to form, he's holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased ancestral palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the Clockwerk wings. The symbol of my enemy. If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you, especially if your name was Cooper. Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige, and maybe they will, but they're also bringing me.
Sly Cooper and the gang in a starry-eyed encounter. Oh, this'll be fun. Now, I don't want to spoil too much of what's coming up in the chapter, but I will just say, if y'all remember Ms. Ruby's boss battle segment from the first game, let's just say we'll have something like that later. Let's find out who's at this party. I do wish there were subtitles I could toggle, but I couldn't find anything in the menu for it. Yeah, this. You know how we've been stealing some fine art pieces and selling them on ThiefNet? This one's a little different. It's got a nice red blinker on it. Deal with our snake buddy here first. This red blinker is not just for show. This is booby-trapped loot. We have to run it back to the safe house before the timer runs out, otherwise it will self-destruct. So anytime we see one of these fine art pieces with a red blinker on it, we've got to be ready to get back to the base. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. But now we have a new set of gadgets we can purchase since we're in a new episode. Sly has a combat dodge. Murray has the turnbuckle launch. And Bentley has a size destabilizer. I think I'll start with the combat dodge and the... Well, I guess we could buy all of them. I've been stocking up on coins. So let's see. We could try the combat dodge and see how that works. It does only work in combat though, so we'll need to get into combat with an enemy first before we can properly test it out.
With the drawbridge up, the only way across that river is on those conical rocks. Do you remember how to spire jump?
What? You think I forget one of the Cooper family's greatest thief moves? Whenever I'm near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle button to perform a ninja spire landing.
That's correct. Now let's see it in action.
Good old, just jump and hit the circle button. Jump and hit the circle button does work for most things. And I do appreciate that about the Sly Cooper series, is that for as much as you're capable of doing as a player, it's relatively simple controls-wise. Pretty much everything is driven by jumping and hitting the circle button when it comes to platforming. Don't have to think about too many different buttons to perform different actions. It's pretty much all contextually based. Okay, you don't have anything shiny on you, so I'm not going to worry about that. I don't have anything shiny on you either. I'm just going to bounce up here and get you out of the picture. sneak over here. They shall be none the wiser. And off they go, like nothing ever happened. But yeah, simplicity in controls is really nice, and I think they do a good job with it in these games. Even the first game did it pretty well. Like, it definitely shows that they were paying attention and were being careful with their mechanical design. I wonder. I'm trying to remember how I get up that particular spot. I think I could probably just jump from here, huh? Yeah. May as well try to grab the clue bottles along the way that I can find. Let's deal with you. Now these are some hot embers, so knocking enemies into them is an immediate KO for them. Thankfully for us, it'll just deal some damage. And damage we can heal. Alright, we've got a mission here, so let's see what we're going on.
I figured out how to sneak in above the ballroom without being detected. The only problem is there's no way to climb up to that balcony door.
Not a problem. There seem to be plenty of branches for me to walk on. I'll figure it out.
Yep, we were just up there, so we already have a pretty good idea of how to get ourselves to that window. We just gotta do a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump, and we are in. No muss, no fuss.
Easy does it, Sly. Just don't go out onto that balcony and you should remain undetected.
Alright, let's get ourselves some reconnaissance photos. There's one wing there.
Looks like the wings have been welded onto that statue.
There's the other one.
They look heavy. Getting the wings out of here will be a real challenge.
Let's see, what else? We need a picture of the big boy himself.
That's him. Rajan's really pulled out all the stops to impress people with this party.
And this winch could come in handy for sure.
An electronic witch. That could be useful. Maybe you should get some shots of the guests.
Uh-huh. Now this chapter, this is really cool. I like this. Because Rajan's hosting like a whole party, we actually get to see...
Jean Bisson, a member of the Claw Gang and Canadian shipping baron. He owns half the trains in Canada.
We get a little bit of a preview of some of the other Claw Gang members. I do love this type of foreshadowing.
Another Claw Gang member. Arpeggio specializes in exotic technology.
I just think this is such a cool way to introduce all these different characters.
That's the Contessa, a high-ranking prison warden for Interpol. She must be working undercover to expose Rajan's spice ring.
Nice, nice. And here's Carmelita.
Carmelita's here too. She must be undercover with the Contessa to help bust Rajan.
We've only got one other person we need to take a picture of here. I believe we have Constable Neela here as well. And there they are.
Neela, another officer undercover. Watch yourself, Sly. This party is crawling with cops. That's all the photos I need. Bring them back to the safe house, and we'll start building a game plan.
So yeah, 3 separate people from Interpol are all here at this party.
Stealing the Clockwerk wings in the middle of a crowded ballroom is going to take some serious misdirection. And the squad of undercover cops only makes things more complicated. Although, we might be able to use them to our advantage. But no matter what we do in the ballroom, sooner or later we'll need to deal with Rajan's security chopper. Murray can take it out with some of the local armaments, but he won't be able to get inside the palace until Sly lowers the drawbridge for him.
Alright, so it sounds like our first objective here is going to be lowering that drawbridge. Because right now, Sly is the only one who can actually get onto the actual palace grounds proper. So that should be our first mission here. So let's head back across the water. Climb up here. This is probably our drawbridge mission here, if I had to guess. I can actually look and see. Yep, lower the drawbridge. This is the spot.
Sly, Murray and I can't get inside the palace unless you lower the drawbridge.
I'd love to, pal, but the winch is all locked down. You know where I can find the keys?
Key guards have recently taken up positions around the palace. Sneak in, pick all of their pockets, and bring the keys back to the lockdown winch.
Alright, I think it's pretty safe to assume that we don't want to accidentally take down any of these guards. We need to make sure that whatever we're doing here, we do carefully. I'm just gonna use a smoke bomb there to reset that. I guess the elephant spotlight did catch me a tiny bit there. We just need to grab the key out of this guy's pocket here. He's got a lot of coins. No need to worry about our Cobra friend there. Sly did not want a spire jump. I guess maybe he didn't have quite enough height there. Let's take a look around. We've got another guard pretty close by. The other 3 look like they're across the palace grounds, so we'll get to those guys a little later. Oh, that was a nice quick one. No problem there. Sir, do you have any help for me? No. Alright, fair enough. Didn't want to drop any health, that's fair enough. Let's see, what have we got going on? So something I didn't mention during the first chapter is, you know how we have the different types of guards between having the flashlight guards and the non-flashlight guards?
You can use noise taking that gog and picking his pocket when he returns to his post.
Give me a moment, Bentley. So the small guards, like just the regular guards, non-flashlight types, they also have some variation between them. So in the previous episode, there were these like frog guards, and we have these ram guards here as well. Both of them are holding megaphones, so if they spot me, they actually set off an alert, and that draws the attention of any other nearby guards to investigate. You can imagine how that would potentially ramp up a situation out of control pretty quickly. So ideally, we don't want to get spotted by anybody who's got a... Hi. By anybody who's got a megaphone. Because then they'll call reinforcements, basically. He's got a shiny pocket, but it's not the right kind of shiny pocket that we're looking for. Is there a way to get up there? Gonna try and deal with this guy real quick. I think if I jump from here, I should be able to reach this. Yeah, there we go. That works. I hear another bottle. I think it's inside this little tunnel area. Yep. Being able to hear the bottles is a really nice way to find them sometimes. There are times like that where it's just not visually apparent where the bottle could be. Being able to hear the bottles pretty handily solves that problem. I'll take your shiny pocket goodies. Hear another bottle down here. That doesn't bounce me high enough to get back up. But you've got a shiny pocket too. I'm getting a little bit greedy here. But this'll shore us up for later gadgets as well. So I'd say it's relatively justifiable. Alright, now I need to head over here and use noise to distract the guard. And then take the moment that we have create our own window of opportunity and then take advantage of it. Okay. I just want to check and see which way he's going first. Looks like he's turning back around. I almost got too close. That was a little bit sketchy. Got him. If you could hear any inanimate object, what would it be? That's a tough one, partially because I don't know what the inanimate object would sound like just in an ambient sense rather than, you know, it interacting with other objects. So if I chose to hear something and then it made a very unpleasant sound, would I really want to know where those things are? I'm just trying to think of, like, what would be something I would actually want to know the location of just based off of purely being able to hear its existence. Not that attack chopper, because that was a sound. Ah! The attack chopper is attacking my eardrums directly. It's its most effective form of defense. It's just sonic disruption. Yeah, if these foot guards can't reach me, they start like throwing pebbles, and the pebbles do tiny slivers of damage, but it is damage, so it is still worth being aware of. This boy's got a lot of coins in his pocket, but that won't stop me.
Good job, Sly. Now take those stolen keys back to the padlocked windows and lower the drawbridge.
We're already down to just having 10 clue bottles left to find. It's pretty handy. The breaking of the clue bottle does attract some attention, though. It's not exactly a quiet thing. There's one over on that balcony. Grab that while we're here. I'm mainly just trying to kind of take a listen in case there's any other ones. Oh, there's a piece of art there. Can't do anything about that right now, though, because if I go back to the safe house, I think that exits whatever mission I'm in. Yeah, what would I choose to hear? That's an interesting question, because I don't know how often I would be seeking an inanimate object that way. Huh. This is actually turning out to be quite a tough question for me. I do want to try to think of something, though. Probably not bottles. I don't think I really need to know where the bottles are in real life. That is an interesting question. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Thanks, Sly. Now Murray and I can access the palace grounds.
I guess if I had to pick something out of curiosity, I suppose, like, I wonder what pizza, what is the ambient sound of pizza, do you think? Because that would be an interesting question. So this statue's got like spice or something flowing out of that out of the opening up there. That seems healthy. Alright, we got that mission done. Do we have any more? I think we had another Sly mission. Yeah, we have another one we can go for. Yeah, because that's the other thing too with the hearing an inanimate object. Because like technically we already can hear inanimate objects in terms of the sound they make when interacting with other objects or surfaces or things like that. But just hearing like the ambient sound of something just existing. Gosh, I sure hope it wouldn't scream if I ate it, because then I'd have to give up one of my favorite foods. Alright, let's take this art and head back to the safe house with it. Shouldn't prove to be too difficult, considering that the route there is pretty clear. As long as I'm staying at street level and am generally aware of where the flashlight guards are, should be no problem. Just drop this off real quick. Go ahead and sell it, and then we'll get our other Sly mission taken care of. Because he's still got one more out here. Let's avoid that spotlight. Real quick, see, what's this one about? Ballroom dance party, huh? Sounds like a good time. Let's go check it out. Alright, ballroom dance party. What we got here?
Hello, I'm here for the dance.
Very convincing, Sly.
Huh? Sorry, sir, but we have a dress code. You got a tuxedo?
No.
Sorry, pal. No tux, no entry.
He sounds very professional. No tux, no entry.
Sorry, Sly. Somehow I totally overlooked the need for formal wear. That guy's not going to let you in without a tuxedo.
Don't beat yourself up, Bentley. At a party this ritzy, there has to be a spare penguin suit around here somewhere.
Try the guest house. Someone may have overpacked.
Well, wouldn't that just be our lucky day? Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about being spotted here because we've already lost aggro. They already don't know where we went. Ooh. Both of you got shiny pockets. I think I'll just take this one though, because we've got other business to take care of. We gotta go get ourselves all fancy and dressed up. We gotta put on the Ritz.
Okay, Bentley. I'm in position inside the guest house. Have any intel for me?
Well, I'd recommend searching all the rooms. It's statistically probable that each should hold at least one portion of a tuxedo.
What do I look for inside the rooms?
This isn't an exact science. Ransack the place until you find part of a tuxedo.
Any plan which involves ransacking is okay with me.
Alright, ransacking, I suppose. Let's start by getting off of ground level.
Attention guards, this is Lord Rajan. The party here is in full swing and all visitors are now in the ballroom. Now, why this ball may be on the ground, not all of the guests are. So be on careful lookout for prowlers. I don't want any bad press on this event.
Ooh. Getting a little slip slidey there. Let's check out the room at the end of the hall first.
You might need to use your stealth attack in here. Remember, the triangle button knocks guys up into the air, and the square button brings them down hard.
I've gotten plenty of practice with it, Bentley. You don't gotta worry. I can take care of this. I just need Mr. Flashlight Guard over there to turn around. And go back patrolling the other way that he was before. I can handle the one-on-one combat with this guy. Have to make sure to handle this guy first. All right, let's see. So ransack, you say? Probably we should ransack the clothes, huh? Check anywhere that they've got clothes or suitcases or drawers until we find something. You know, while we're here, I need coins anyway. Let's just smash everything. Never know where somebody's gonna stash a piece of a suit. Is it in the pillows? Did you put in the pillows on the bed? There we go. We got ourselves a jacket. Let's go check out the other rooms. We got 4 more pieces to find. See another room here. Let's grab this guy's pocket change here. Make sure we don't have to worry about him anymore. All right, room number 2. Yeah, a couple of regular guards just, well, several regular guards just chilling out here. Suppose I could take one of them out and try and disengage. I'm not worried about the coins. Alright, I think I can handle 2 of them at once. That should be fine. We get rid of this guy, and we just start hitting these guys. This guy's got to get up attack. But it's not gonna stop me. Not by a long shot. Okay. Nothing in the clothes rack. Let's take a look in the dresser. Nothing there. Wardrobe. Nothing in there either. There we go. There's the shirt. Shirt! That is a great moment right there. Just shirt. Nothing else needs to be said. It's not a tuxedo shirt, it's not a dress shirt. It's just shirt. Get rid of those. Get rid of those heckin' snakes.
This is Rajan's room. Stay sharp. He's probably got extra security.
So this is Rajan's room. This ought to be fun then. And we've got a couple of flashlight guards here. And they are stacked directly on top of each other. So I'm just gonna head upstairs and see what's up here. Go to you. Okay. This guy's just hanging out. Got a shiny pocket, so we'll take that. Thank you for the pen. Use that to sign your retirement papers. Aw, we got some dance shoes. Heck yeah, we're getting ourselves all fitted and kitted. Let's go. Oh, why did you turn around, sir? You dang near give me a heart attack. That was a little too close for comfort. He chose a very inopportune time to turn around. He like almost caught on to my antics. Ooh, okay. Sneak around the regular guards. The flashlight guard's the bigger problem here. I'm gonna take coins. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna be greedy and go for the other ones. Let's just take care of business. I wasn't sure why that combat marker wasn't going away. But we're good. We're all set now. Let's see here. Nothing in there. Probably one in here now, yep. Get ourselves some gloves. 'Cause our blue gloves aren't gonna cut it. We need, like, fancy white gloves. Hey there, buddy. Nice coins you got there. Alright, one last room to check for one more piece of our outfit. Over to you. Snakes allowed, please. Flashlight guard going down there. Over to you. Nice coins. Think I'll take them. We're already back up to almost 1,000 coins again. And the bow tie.
That's it. Now that you've got a complete tuxedo, the doorman will let you into the ballroom.
So now we can go take care of the ballroom dancing. Now, being a master thief is hard work. I think we should take some time, take a bit of a break, maybe dance the night away. Take our mind off of things. So let's head back to the ballroom, now that we have a nice, fully outfitted dance kit. Let's go see what kind of moves Sly Cooper has got. Also travel through these tunnels here to grab a couple more bottles. Only 4 more left to find.
You got your tuxedo now, sir?
Of course I do. I'm here to dance.
Then come on in.
I love how he didn't even, like, wear the tuxedo. He's just like, yes, I have it.
Perfectly. No one will recognize you in that outfit.
Yeah, sure.
During the heist, you'll need to dance with Carmelita to keep both her and the crowd distracted. The only problem is she's picky about dance partners, so you'll need to impress her first.
All right, I know just the girl for the job.
All right.
Constable Neela, you look lovely this evening.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
I used to chase after you back in Paris.
Paris? Sly Cooper?
Maybe
You
don't
aren't
say
by any
my
chance
name
here to
out
turn
loud.
yourself in? Old Ironsides would fall out of her dress.
As good as that sounds, how about a dance?
Sly, a little sussy. All right, it's dancing time.
Try to memorize the steps. Now your turn.
We get to do a little bit of Simon Says. So, kind of like Ms. Ruby's. Oop. I memorized them in the wrong order. Kind of like Ms. Ruby's boss battle. But with the added step of
Using me to get at old Ironsides.
you gotta
Yes,
gotta
I am.
remember them.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
And we get a nice dance rendition of the Sly Cooper theme, of course. That stomp is so aggressive.
Nice.
Oh, the stomp is back.
That fellow is very graceful.
If only you moved spice shipments as well.
Ooh,
Silence.
ooh. Well, we got some quick steps now. All right. That stomp. That stomp's always so funny to me. It's just so aggressive. Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, we spinning. Spin, spin, spin. Yep. Ooh, there's the dip. I think we've done well here.
Thank you. That was delightful.
Thank you, Constable Neela. After all, it takes two to tango.
Yes. And 3 is always a crowd.
Ooh.
Neela, your friend here
Spicy.
is quite an accomplished dancer. I tried to make him look good. Please, Neela, his skills far surpass you.
Jeez.
Perhaps later you and I might share a dance, Miss...
Miss Fox. Carmelita Fox. And I accept.
Dang. They are throwing some shade at each other. Oh boy. Yeah, I can tell Inspector Fox and Neela, they do not really get along, do they? Man, didn't everybody look so nice in their dance dresses and all that? I feel like they've done they did a really good job of stepping up the character designs from the first game. Everybody just looks so good in this game, and just a little bit more detailed. And it's fun seeing everybody's, you know, just general appearance and such improving. As the series goes on, everybody gets a little bit more personality. Now it's Murray time. Let's see, we got this turnbuckle launch. Let's put that on R2. Press and hold R2 to crouch, then press X to jump. Oh. That's, that's... I forgot that's what the animation looked like. It is a useful ability. Being able to jump higher is nice. And we don't actually have to, like, charge it, per se. We just have to we just have to, like, have that stance active and then jump. So I could basically just do an instant high jump if I time it right. Excuse me. Where are we going here? We're heading up there. Okay. Let's use a little bit of bounce power. And then a little bit of super jump power. Move you along, sir. Alright, battle the chopper.
That chopper is a menace to all future aerial operations while on this job.
Yeah, it's all covered in missiles and guns and stuff.
Now be a team player and take it out with that rusty pre-war turret.
Okay, I had a potato gun once. I'll bet it works just the same.
Definitely. 100% it works exactly the same. Also, I love Murray's sneaking animation. It's so perfect. There's so much personality in just this animation. Even just the idol, like, it says a lot about Murray as a character. Like, he's not comfortable in the stealth position. He's not meant to be stealthy. He's a lot more in his element where he's just running around, letting his fists fly.
Hit buttons fast to keep your strength up.
Hit buttons fast. Raise the lever by rapidly pressing the face buttons. So here we go. Just press face buttons. Thankfully, most of that doesn't get picked up because of my noise gate. Ooh. Let me see if there's options for that real quick. There's gotta be invert turret controls. Does that only change? Okay, good. I'm trying. What do you think I'm doing, Bentley? I'm shooting the missiles and you're like, try shooting at the chopper. I'm shooting at the chopper, it's like, try shooting at the missiles. Like, which way do you want it, Bentley? I can't do both at the exact same time. This thing's shooting a lot of missiles. And there is a little bit of acceleration on the aiming. Boy, these missiles are really... they're really everywhere. Barely get a chance to shoot the choppers. There's just too many missiles. Oh, I think it took out its own missile. Thankfully, the missiles kind of slow down a little bit on their rotation as they get closer. So it's actually kind of better to wait for the missiles to get a little bit closer. So then they're easier to hit. I don't spend as much time trying to, like, chase their spiral pattern. Because boy, this spiral pattern is kind of hard to track sometimes. There we go.
Good work. The sky's all clear.
Hopefully no guards investigate that, because that turret is not subtle, nor is that chopper.
All right, boys, we're ready for the next phase. My plan to get at the Clockwerk wings requires the use of the electric winch above the ballroom. To get control over the device, I'll need to hack the computers in Rajan's boardroom. Plus, we'll need an extra strong saw blade to cut the wings off the statue. To make a saw blade that durable, I'll need Sly to steal the gems off the headdresses on Rajan's prize elephants. And finally, I'll take to the field with my remote control helicopter and nullify the palace's surface-to-air defenses. That should clear things up for the heist.
Alright, we've all got our missions. So let's start off with Sly. See what we need to do here. Oh, he's got a couple of missions here. Elephant Rampage and Boardroom Brawl. Alright, let's start with Elephant Rampage. That's over to the left. So let's head over there first. Hey there, buddy. Just take the rooftops to get around that elephant patrol there. Looks like our mission start is right down here.
Sly, we need to find a way to get Rajan's prize elephants out of their pen.
I don't know, Bentley. That door looks pretty heavy. Maybe I can crawl on that hole under the steps and find an alternate route.
Thanks, Sly, for pointing out that little situation there. Aha!
Just scared, went up and freaked out the prize elephants. They're now outside, rampaging around the palace.
I suppose that works. That's one problem solved.
Wow, you sure look spooked.
A job well done, Sly. Now comes the hard part. I need you to snatch the headdress jewels worn by both elephants. The jewels are firmly embedded, so keep whacking at them with your cane to knock one loose.
I'll need to make use of the rooftops to get to one of the elephants' backs, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Alright. To the rooftops. Let's start by getting on the roof first things first. Excuse me. I haven't the time for you fine fellows. Now thankfully the prize elephants do have these like smokestack kind of things. So it makes it easier to track them. They will boot me off after each gem that I've removed though.
Sly, jump over that elephant front if he tries to sludge on his back.
Maybe a little late on that warning, Bentley. Maybe just a tiny bit late on that warning. Oh, did I hear? I swear I'm hearing a bottle. But I can't fully tell for sure. If I am hearing one, it's probably up top here. I need to get up to the roofs anyway. If you could drop some health, that'd be great. You did not drop health. That is fine. Alright, this is the elephant that we already broke 2 of the gems off. So I just need to wait for them to come back around. And I just need to remember to jump over each of their attacks.
You got all the jewels off that elephant. Now focus on the other one.
And the platform breaks, which also breaks the little smokestacks. So you don't have to worry about accidentally tracking the wrong target. Small little quality of life things like that. They go a long way. Alright, so now we've just got the one elephant here. And we just gotta get the last 2 gems off of the back. And enemies usually can't get back out of water, like the rivers and stuff. So that can also be a good way of getting rid of some of the guards. If you happen to be near water. Alright, I suppose I just need to follow them across the river here. This gives me an opportunity to get to the roof. I need you out of the way so I don't have to worry about you spotting me. Making things more complicated than they need to be. There's all the gems. And they go back into the pen like nothing happened. And the elephants are unharmed.
Jewels, I can make an ultra hard radial saw for the heist.
Alright, so we got that for the saw blades. Now we need to help Bentley hack into the computers. So Boardroom Brawl is up next. If I remember correctly, basically what we're going to need to do is, while Bentley's hacking the computers, we just defend him, basically. Let me check this way real quick, because I think there's more bottles this way. You hear another one. I hear a couple more, actually. Let me grab this one. And then we can climb up. Oh, there's a piece of fine art up here, too. How delightful. Oh, this is the music that plays when there's only one clue bottle left. It's just like... oof. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I'm hearing it. We'll come back for that piece of fine art later. For now, we've got a mission hanging out here. So we can probably grab the fine art after we pop back out from the mission, is my guess.
Murray's rotund features prevent him from
Rotund
getting to the
features?
drain pipe, so we'll need you to unlock the vault room from the inside. I've heard through a reliable source that the guards keep the vault combination written beneath one of their break tables.
So you want me to crawl under each till I find it?
That's the idea.
Alright, so not straight into combat, which is nice. We just gotta look under
Don't see any
each of these tables.
Try another table. It's here somewhere.
Attention, vault room guards. Allow no guest entry to the inner workings of the palace. This party is supposed to be legitimate, and I don't want my flawless reputation being spoiled by some flunky who doesn't know how to lock a door. This spice trade is dangerous work, particularly for those who anger me.
Ooh. Do not anger the
No
man.
code here.
Just gotta wait for him to go by. This table?
This table doesn't have the code.
Okay. How about this one?
This is it.
Fantastic. Now, type the code into the vault's laser door entrance.
Ooh. Something tells me they wouldn't actually have me memorize this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay. Why didn't that takedown happen?
This is it.
Fantastic. Now, type the code into the
I know, I need to type the
laser
code.
door entrance.
For whatever reason, Sly decided that the square button was not going to activate a takedown this time. Let's try that again. There we go. That's what I wanted to do the first time. Good thing don't have me memorize it, because I had already forgotten it because of that
Make your
little
way to the
distraction there.
lockdown switch and let in me and Murray.
Alright. Oh, and this is also where the vault is. If we had our 30 bottles, that would be perfect. But we'll still need to find one more, unfortunately. At least now we know where the vault is.
Thanks for breaking us in, pal. The Murray approves.
Let's get down to brass tacks. I need to hack both the vault room computers to get control of the electronic winch above the ballroom.
So what are me and Sly here for?
The second I enter their servers, they'll be on to us. You guys need to work together to keep the thugs off my back.
You and me, pal, side by side.
The Murray knows no fear.
Alrighty.
I'm in. Hacking the level 6 barrier.
So all we gotta do is just keep these enemies backed off. So in addition to our health bar in the upper left, Bentley also has a health bar in the lower right.
Moving on to the level 5 system.
We need to keep an eye on both of those things. I will say I don't remember if this is a sequence that's scripted based on time or number of guards taken out.
Changing back for level 4 access.
So like I don't know if we just need to keep them away or if we need to be actively getting rid of them to make this go faster. It's not too much slower if we just stick to defending Bentley rather than
Almost got it.
gunning for guards.
Okay, going for level 3.
Thankfully, Murray is a very strong character to be doing this type of thing with. He knocks them really far away and keeps them stunned for a while.
I'm so close. Yes.
Sly's having a bad time over there.
Level 2.
You doing alright over there, buddy? I see you getting set on fire a couple times. Just do a super jump for no reason.
Almost have it. Going for level 1 access.
Honestly, the thing to really watch out for during these sequences is when Bentley moves over to the other computer. 'Cause sometimes there'll be a guard in the way. And then things can get a little dodgy.
This is tense. I can taste it.
All we gotta do is just punch in. We're just punching.
I'm unstoppable! I've got control of the winch. Thanks for the backup, guys.
No problem. Me and the big guy had it covered.
Murray, let's hook up the direct feed and get out of here while the coast is clear.
Alright, so they head back out and somehow lock the door behind them? I don't know how they did that. But we should be all good to head out. And we know where the vault is. So as soon as we get that final clue bottle, we can come back here and grab it, grab our goodies. Question is, where is that final clue bottle? Suppose we could also grab this piece of fine art while we're here. Have I checked this tunnel? I don't hear any clue bottles there. Stay away from the snake. I want to take any damage while I've got fine art on my back. We'll grab your pocket loot there. Get you out of the way. Ooh. Had a bit of a situation there. Somebody decided to come try and investigate where I did that takedown. Thankfully, I booked it out of there just in time. Yeah, things definitely get a lot more tense whenever it's like, oh, wow, I can't take damage with this thing on my back. The stakes are just automatically a little bit higher. But we made it back. So we're all set on that regard. We are doing pretty good on money. Now, Bentley had a mission we needed to take care of. We'll see if we come across that clue bottle on our way over to this mission. We also have the size destabilizer, so we can put that on our gadget grid there. Don't know if I'll ever use it. I don't recall ever really using it on other previous playthroughs I've done of this game. But, you know, may as well have it in case it does come in handy at some point. Let's pop up here. Alright, we are in position.
Bentley, what's your status?
I'm in position with the RC chopper. All systems are go to neutralize their surface-to-air defenses. We're going to need free reign of the sky during the heist.
Well, be careful. Chopper parts aren't cheap.
Hostile has been
All
sighted.
right.
Hey, Bentley.
RC chopper time.
Left analog stick to steer the chopper and hit the X button to drop bombs. If you lose track of the Jeep, I'll project a holographic targeting arrow. Follow it back into the action.
Well, this thing's fast. And all I gotta do is just
Launching missile.
follow it.
Turn hard to dodge them.
Ooh. That one missile followed me for a while. So yeah, this mission's kind of an interesting one because we are slightly faster than the Jeep. So we can't just follow the Jeep, because then we'll outpace it. So we have to kind of like, we have to kind of occasionally pirouette so we can stay behind it and drop bombs on top of it.
That Jeep's out of commission and we'll have clear skies for the heist.
But that's the next phase of preparation complete.
Okay, synchronize your watches. This heist is going to take extreme precision. Here's
Are we
the
heisting
plan.
already?
I'll start things off by demolishing the palace's main bridge. That should cut off reinforcements from the guest house and hopefully distract the ballroom guards standing watch over the Clockwerk wings. Sly will then take Carmelita up on her offer for a dance, and while the crowd is transfixed by their tango, Murray will lower into the ballroom on the electronic winch. Once down, he'll cut the wings free and then winch back up for an exit. Murray should then make his way out of the palace. I'll cover his exit with the RC chopper. Once he's past the drawbridge, we're home free.
All right, sounds simple enough. So we basically just have to cause one big series of distractions. Now, Bentley is our point man here for the next mission. But I want to take one last look around and see if we can't find that final clue bottle. We're only missing the one. So I just want to take a quick look around and see if there's anything that kind of sticks out. Trying to listen out for any clue bottle sounds. So here's where we're going to start the heist with Bentley. Perhaps up top. Trying to think of places we haven't already checked yet. Been back here. Got the art from there. Take a quick peek around. I don't see anything nearby. I haven't heard anything yet. No delicate clink-clank of clue bottles. I think this section is clear. Wait. I hear it. It's above us right now. There it is. Alright, we've got them all. So now we can head back in that drain pipe area. Grab the goodies from the vault. And then head back over here with Bentley and start up the heist. Bit scary jump there. But ultimately, nothing unmanageable. We'll just take a brief little side step into here. Grab your pocket loot. And you'll turn around that way, so we've got no problems there. Really thread the needle there. Get rid of you. We don't need you causing any problems.
I'd love to see the look on Rajan's face when he finds this vault empty. The code should be 857.
857. Alrighty, what do we got? Ooh. Insanity Strike.
You've gotten the Insanity Strike move.
So that's pretty handy. Let's see what we've got here. I haven't actually used the combat dodge. But Insanity Strike is pretty handy. It basically creates like a frenzy effect on enemies. So we basically just apply that to one of our attacks. Love how I can see the guard's shadow through the floor. And then whatever guard we hit with our Insanity Strike will start attacking other enemies for us. So that can come in pretty handy, especially in some of the more intense combat encounters with a bunch of enemies all kind of stacking up together. Yeah, I think out of all the abilities that the game, out of all like the gadgets that the game provides, I find myself using the smoke bomb definitely the most frequently. No question, the smoke bomb is just so useful. Being able to just say, no, you don't see me anymore, at basically just at will, is very, very useful. Alright, Bentley, let's get you on out here. Him to sleep so we can just kind of walk on by, no problem. Oh, you were not hit by that at all, huh? Sir, could you go to sleep, please? Could you also go to sleep, please? That'd be pretty cool if you could all just, like, take a nap real quick. Cool, thanks. That works. It's not super clean, but it works.
Murray and I are moving into position. You still think you can demolish something that large?
It doesn't take an engineer to figure out how to blow up a bridge. I'll start by placing charges on all of the lower cleats. Once the structure destabilizes, those retainer rings on the upper cleats should pop right off. That should enable me to bomb all of the upper cleats, which will bring it all crashing down.
Just watch your head when that thing gets unstable. We need that brain of yours in one piece.
Okay, and we just... drop a little bomb power there. And problem solved. Had to get them out of the way there. Alright, so we need to do these lower ones first, right?
That's one. Oh, the bridge is starting to crumble.
Oop.
Better watch out for falling stones.
So it's kind of hard to see them, but there's these... The falling stones actually have, like, drop shadows.
More cleats down here.
And then we get out of here.
That's it for the lower section. Now for the main support beams.
Alright, main support beams. They're gonna need 2 bombs each, so let's drop 2 bombs. But be careful. They do blow each other up. So if you stack bombs on top of each other, they are gonna all detonate at the same time.
3 more to go. Just 2 cleats left. One more cleat and this bridge is going down.
Slipped off the side there.
Okay, Sly, the bridge is down. I'll warm up the van and get ready with the RC chopper. Good luck.
So that's part 1. Bridge is taken out. That should distract the guards.
The bridge is destroyed. Take all the manpower you need and look into it.
And there they go.
Murray, you in position?
Check!
He's just up
It
there.
looks like Bentley's little distraction did the trick. Initiate phase 2. I'll take care of Carmelita and the crowd. You handle the heavy lifting.
Oh, the fact that we've got like a flashlight guard looking at us, that's a little
Miss Fox,
nerve-wracking.
I believe you owe me a dance.
About time. I thought you had left.
Just waiting for the perfect moment.
But is he lying though? Alright, it's dance time. You can see Murray getting lowered down back there. He's going. He's getting closer. There's that stomp again. Oh, you're doing great, Murray.
Familiar to me. Are you in law enforcement?
I often deal with police while on the job.
Is he lying though?
Ooh.
I'm just amazed at how quiet the saw is. Is Murray's supposed to be sawing the wings off right now. And boy, I don't hear a thing. I don't hear any sound from it. That is the world's quietest saw. Look, he's got him. I heard nothing. Man might be a better thief than I am. He did that silently. Oh, it's time to spin.
Nice.
Step. Step, step.
Yes.
Yes. Dancing good. Dancing successful.
Tell me, stranger. What's your name?
Why ruin the moment?
Huh? I don't understand.
The wings! What happened to the Clockwerk wings?
Oh.
What? How? Who could have?
Whoop.
What?
Ooh.
Cooper!
What a classy gentleman. He left her a rose. With his calling card.
Murray, I'll cover your escape with the RC chopper. Let me worry about the guards. You just keep moving.
Oh, hey, guard.
These things are heavy. This is tense.
Oh, hi. Who are these guys? Murray, where are you going? Okay, we got someone behind you, I think.
Nice flying, Bentley.
You think? I can't stop the thing, so I hope it's good flying because it's literally not doing anything else.
Not far to go.
I just have to kind of patrol back and forth around him and try and see where the guards are gonna come up. Ooh, hey, buddy.
Almost home free.
Hey, buddy. Ooh, doo, 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 doo.
Punch it.
Got him there. Nice. And it all goes according to plan.
After the gang and I got away with the Clockwerk wings, Carmelita blew her cover and started making arrests left and right. With his reputation in shambles, Rajan was forced to flee from his own party. He's now in hiding, somewhere deep in the jungle. The gang and I took a break and headed for Bollywood. It took some doing, but we eventually snuck Murray onto the set of a full-blown Indian musical.
Nice.
I was happy the guys got to unwind, but Rajan was still out there. And somehow, I knew things were about to get tough.
Also a first for the series. The chapter villain is not just a one and done. He's looking a little bit more sinister now. Yeah, as it turns out, we're not done with Rajan. We got the Clockwerk parts, but we're still not done with him. Got 100% on that episode, so we are all set to hop into episode 3. The Predator Awakes.
It took some detective work, but the gang and I managed to track down where Rajan had gone into hiding. Somehow, he'd managed to transform a long-forgotten temple into the thriving center of his spice operation, and it's there where we'll find him. The jungle, too thick to drive through, forced us to walk the long distance to our target. We ran into a few problems along the way, but pushed on. For the temple was more than just Rajan's hideout. It was also home to the Clockwerk Heart. A pump so strong and tireless, it could increase spice production tenfold. Good for Rajan, but awful for the rest of the world. Hope he's not counting on that heart too much, because tonight, it comes home with me.
So it turns out Rajan had 2 Clockwerk parts. Sly Cooper and the gang in The Predator Awakes. So now we get Rajan Part 2. First things first, we have some more gadgets. We have the stealth slide. Now this thing I remember using some as well. So we'll definitely want to grab this. Juggernaut throw. Thrown objects explode on impact. Could be handy, I suppose. But the snooze bomb, putting enemies in the area to sleep. That is a wonderful alternative to doing individual targeting with the sleep darts. So I think we'll grab that next. And we'll grab the Juggernaut throw once we've got some more money to do that. So let's see, what do we want to put this on? Let's put that on R2, I think. Let's put this on L1. Okay. This area, I remember giving me a lot of trouble with clue bottles. So I don't know if we'll find them all today because they are really scattered everywhere in this level. There are a lot of various little tiny nooks and crannies and hideaway areas. So finding all 30 clue bottles is going to be no easy task here. So for now, I think we just focus on the missions themselves. So this is the kind of level where I'm really going to want to scour every inch of this place for clue bottles.
Sneak into the temple and take some recon photos so I can assess the situation. Just be careful. If you get hurt, the nearest hospital is 106 miles from here. According to my map of the area, there should be a hidden passage into the temple behind that waterfall.
Nice work, Bentley. I'll take a hidden passage over the front door any day.
Alright, so our goal is back there. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. I'll take those coins, thank you. Alright, let's see what we've got going on in the interior.
Bingo, you found the spice growing facility. Now, from what I know of photosynthesis, all the expensive equipment should be found at the top of this room. That access tube should get you up there.
All right, I'll head for the top.
Alright, access tube is over there. So we'll basically be sliding around from that scaffolding over there. So let's start making our way over. Go with you first. I want to keep on top of these guys because they're fire breathers. They have a bit of a ranged attack, in a sense. Okay. We'll need to get up a bit higher. Could hitch a ride in one of these barrels. And that'll get us up where we need to be. Get rid of you. And...
Some of the mines around here are really slippery. Jump and hit the circle button to go for a ride.
Thanks. I think we could have figured that one out, though. Alright, over to the access tube, and up we go.
Here we go. Time for a few recon photos. Check it out.
Best
Rajan's
photo.
Carrying half the Clockwerk heart on that stick.
Oh. That will complicate things quite a bit if he's actually in proper possession of part of what we need to actually leave.
Looks like half of the heart is being used to super irrigate the spice plants.
Okay. We've got these crane controls over here.
That crane is keeping half of the heart suspended.
And there's the entrance.
There's the entrance to this level, only I can't figure out how to get in here from the temple's exterior. Bring those photos back to the safe house. We'll really need to think about this one.
Yeah, I think that the entrance, finding the entrance and figuring out how to get the half of Clockwerk Heart off of Rajan is going to be the two biggest pieces of the puzzle here.
The Clockwerk Heart is under some steep security. Heck, Rajan is carrying half of it at all times. To get at the goods, I'll need to gather some more information. Sly will plant a bug in Rajan's office, while I lift the spice operation blueprints off the Spice Lord while he makes his rounds. Unfortunately, while we're collecting intelligence on him, he'll be collecting data on us with an elephant-driven satellite array. Take it out, or he'll be able to intercept all of our communications.
Yeah, that seems like probably the first thing we should do. Let's see, is that is a Sly mission. Okay. Be able to handle that. I'm not gonna linger around here. We gotta get ourselves here.
Rajan is able to monitor all of our communications out here with that elephant-driven satellite array.
That's pretty grim. You got a plan for shutting it down?
Don't I always? Now, the local spice plants are illegal for good reason. Eat too many, and you'll go into a fit of uncontrolled rage.
Keep that stuff away from Murray. Oh, wait, I get it. I put some spice plants in the elephant's feed bag. He chows down, gets all crazy, and then presto! The satellite's in pieces.
A crude interpretation of the plan, but accurate. The trick here is harvesting the spice plants. You'll have to do some serious climbing, as they only grow high up in the jungle canopy.
Did y'all like that little bit of foreshadowing, by the way? Because if I'm not mistaken, this game doesn't have too many, like, it doesn't just say things like that as a throwaway line, like, oh, keep that stuff away from Murray, haha, funny. No, I think there's a reason they say things like that. Spice plant. It smells delightful. Flipping into my face. Don't know why you needed to take a good whiff of it, but... yeah, these, like, tall areas... these taller areas are the main reason why I want to hold off on glue bottle hunting until we're pretty close to done with the mission. Because, yeah, it's, it gets kind of crazy trying to, like, get up, all the way up there. A bunch of different times. Oh, I think we're supposed to do this in like, a guided sequence. It's been a while since I've played this, so this level in particular is a little bit fuzzy in my memory. I remember, the thing I remember the most of this stage is just how much time I spent here trying to find all the clue bottles. It took me a good while. Let's see, where do we want to go next? Looks like there's one back there. I suppose I can grab these, since they're just right here. One up there. Man, I just can't help myself. It's like, oh, there's clue bottles. I should probably grab them. Sometimes figuring out how to get up to the places can be a bit of a challenge in its own right. So you have to go a bit more of a roundabout way sometimes. Sometimes you have to climb up really far. This is also not a very linear level. It's a lot more open. So sometimes trying to figure out where I can actually go up, like figuring out how to get up to those higher spots can be a little bit of a challenge. It's just a matter of finding the right place. Well, I think I just dunked both of us. I'll take some coins. I need those for gadgets. I think if we go up this way, we should be able to get closer to where the spice plant is. It's up there. I hear a clue bottle up there. Quick takedown on you. Ooh, how did he not see me? It was like, that light was practically on me. And this clue bottle was always a fun one, like, how do I get up there? I think I have to go from those vines further up. It's basically just a long string of, like, oh, I have to get up there. How do I get up there? I have to go over on these vines. How do I get to the vines? There's a lot of very specific sequences for, you know, navigating around this place. I think that can make it pretty challenging to find everything. Especially when the vine that's right in front of me is apparently not climbable. Even though it looks like it kind of should be, because it's like every other vine. The only difference is that it doesn't have the blue aura. So yeah, this stage is definitely where the difficulty starts to ramp up just in the environmental navigation. It's a pretty expansive level in terms of just the scope of it. But it's also difficult in terms of, like I was describing before, the navigation is very sequential. It's like really, you kind of have to go certain directions to be able to actually get where you need to go. Here, another clue bottle. Must be below. Yeah, this is this place. Aha! There you are. There's a clue bottle up top, right above us. Just take you out. I think we have to get that one by jumping from up above. Another piece of treasure here. Bring back to base at some point. Yeah, from here we need to go out. And then land back on here. Never mind, we've got a flashlight guard coming. I'm just gonna wait for him to go by. And then we can take this ledge. Sufficiently distracted. I don't think there's much reason for me to be up here, though. As far as I can tell. But trying to find my way around here is really, really tough. There's a reason I spent so much time on this when I was younger. Just trying to find all the clue bottles in itself is going to be tricky. Trying to see if there's a way to get up there. Get rid of you guys, because I need to... Excuse me. No, I need you to go away, sir. There's another bottle there. There we go. Finally, we got our second spice plant. Yeah, really, like, get a whiff of that spice plant. Now, is there something above here? There is a clue bottle. I had a feeling there would be. Let's just keep going this way then. I think there's any other clue bottles directly below me right on that ledge. Just keep on going this way. So this place is real fun. It's like kind of tipsy tower we got going on. Slide right through. You have a clue bottle right here. Kind of dropped me off in a weird place. Here's another clue bottle. There's just so much ground to cover. And like I said, all these little nooks and crannies, there's just a bottle hanging out right there. Let's see here. I need to go up here. I think we lost them. Yeah, there's like nothing over here. The other ones are all over in that direction. Excuse me, sir. If you could not do that, that'd be great. I want to take that clue bottle. I think it's time I smoke bomb my way out of here. I'll just take the spire jump. It's getting a little too spicy in here. Ironically enough. I guess that's why they're producing spice, huh? Here's another spice plant. Leaves us with 3 more, and they're basically all over there. Blue bottles like that are ones that tend to evade my detection for a longer period of time because they're just off in some corner. And with the rushing water directly next to them, it makes it hard to hear them too, which I'm sure is by design. This guy up here didn't seem to care. He didn't hear anything. Except for me. I'll take that, thank you. Nice, full health, full gadget meter. I don't really know what to call it. That energy that we use to use some of our gadgets. So this particular tower is very, very useful because this hooks up to, what is it, like 5 other trees in the neighboring area. A couple of them have clue bottles. I think a couple of them have spice plants on them. So yeah, like just finding this one tower, that's the key to multiple spice plants. But until you find this tower, it can really be like, where am I supposed to go? Another one there. I'll keep that in mind. I want to grab this spice plant while we have access to this tower. I don't have to climb all the way back up again. And that just leaves one more for us to find. Over on that tree. So we need to get over there. Thankfully it's simple enough. Excuse me. I misjudged my melee range ever so slightly. But that should be all the spice plants we need. So now we can go put that in the elephant's feed.
Take all the spice plants you collected to the elephant's feed basket.
Give me a moment. My nose is threatening to sneeze sometime. I don't know exactly when it will happen. Felt like it was about to go. I decided to backtrack. I'm not gonna grab the booby-trapped treasure right now. I just want to grab the clue bottles that are here. So that will be pretty nice to not have to worry about that. We're only missing 4 clue bottles. is a pretty large area, though. So those 4 clue bottles could be in very different places. But I'll take that. Thank you for the health. Let's see, I haven't really run around down here too much. Oops. I hear one. Over in this direction. There it is, down in the river. Don't see any other ones over that way, so we'll just take the river over this direction. The way I kind of wanted to go in the first place. Here, another one. And there it is. 2 more bottles. That's all we're missing. Something tells me they're going to be higher up. We actually found a pretty good amount of the ground-based ones. You've got a nice shiny pocket. I think I will take your pocket pen. Thank you. Thank you for the meter recharge. Thought I heard a bottle. I don't think there's one here. I'm thinking since we took the tower route when we went this way the first time, might be one at ground level somewhere around here, potentially. So we already got that one back there. And I think that's probably clear. Finding these last 2 bottles, now that's gonna be fun. For now, though, we've done a pretty good job cleaning up the clue bottles while we were wandering around. With me getting a bit lost on how to get to the spice plants. But considering we're at 28 out of 30 clue bottles, I'd say it was a worthwhile venture. Well, let's get this mission finished off here.
Sayonara, satellite array.
Ooh, he big Angie. There he goes. And that's the mission. Alright, do we have any other Sly missions to take on right now? There's a Bentley one. I think it's only the Bentley one, actually. Just pop back up here. Nah, fam, you can't catch me. I'm bouncing. I'm bouncing. Just go back into the hideout. Nothing happens. They just immediately lose any and all idea of where I existed. Grab that Juggernaut throw. And I believe it is just the Bentley mission, yeah. Oh, there is another Sly mission over there. We've been playing as Sly for a while. Let's go tackle the Bentley mission over there. See what we've got going on. Let's see, we need the snooze bomb on you. See, if I'm just slightly off on my targeting, then they don't go to sleep, they get alerted. And that's the opposite of what I want. There's another guard over here. I want to sleep him before he has a chance to get to me. Okay. Need to get up there. Nah, don't worry about it, dude. How do I get Bentley up there? I think I can ride that up. Let me get back up on the tree and see if I can find... Ah, right. I'm gonna need to take that bridge over there. Okay. I can do that. We gotta head over this way. Sleep darts are incredibly helpful. I don't have to worry about fighting as Bentley. I can just skate right on by as long as my aim is on point. Oh, there's the clue bottle up there, right. I forgot about that one. Oh, there they are. That's the last two clue bottles. One on top of the building, one right there. On the archway. Well, we know where they are. That would actually be incredibly helpful to have those all completely out of the way.
As I expected, Rajan is out for his daily tour of the operation. My sources claim he always carries 3 blueprints on him.
3.
Which, when read together, tell you everything about his spice operation.
Too bad he doesn't have that section of the Clockwerk heart we saw during the recon. You could just pump him full of sleep darts and we could all go home.
Unfortunately, my sleep darts aren't powerful enough to affect Rajan.
Oh.
What? How are you gonna get at those blueprints?
Rajan has an insatiable appetite for Indian watermelons, which, if eaten whole, will force even him to nod off for a while. Once he's asleep, I'll creep in and lift the blueprints.
Well, that's fine and all, but how do you plan on luring him over to the watermelons?
I've equipped my sleep darts with a sonic disruptor. The strange sounds they make should be enough to lead the ever-curious Rajan from place to place.
Oh boy. So I get to lead him around. It also applies to other enemies as well, so that's something to keep in mind. But he just... he eats the whole thing. Like, the man eats the rind too. No wonder he needs a nap. And then we just, yep. Yoink. And then we bail. We just bail. We gotta go. I think Rajan is after me too. Yep, he's not happy. I'm gonna take that opportunity to run. Run. Okay. I think we lost him. And it turns out our next target is right over there. We just need to lead him close enough. There we go. That was a bit of a dicey situation. Thank goodness the truck was here. Not too pleased with the guard existing in this general spot. But that's fine. I'll just snag this and run. Run. Try not to get spotted. Okay. Third one is here. I need to lead him that way. He's there. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Well, Rajan's right there. I lead him there. Back up a little bit so hopefully he doesn't see me right away. Get you over there. Can you hear it across the gap? You can. Okay, good. Get you over there. Now, how do I get over there? I think I have to jump from above, huh? I do not have enough verticality to reach that. Don't spot me. Thank you. I just need to jump from up here. And voila. All 3 blueprints.
The blueprints! They have been stolen!
That's the complete set of blueprints. Great field work, Bentley. You're really getting the hang of this.
Okay, so other than that first encounter being a little bit dicey, we actually managed to pull that off not too badly. And we know where the last 2 clue bottles are. So when we switch back over to... Ooh! Intercepted. Boing. Boing. See you later, fellas. Do I have any loot to sell? I do not. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much out of cash at this point. All right, our next mission's over there. We'll remember that. But first things first. Not sure why that didn't go through, but that's fine. We've got other ways of getting around. I got tapped by a smidgen of damage. That's not a big deal. Let's see, probably what we need to do is get up here somehow. How do we get up there now? Think we can make it from here? Yeah, the elephant's not here anymore. I can't get enough distance. Goodbye, sir. Elephant's coming back, though. I think maybe once the elephant comes back, we can get across. Because I need to get up there so I can go up the tower so I can slide down and get to that area with a little bit of elevation. Like, there's just so much involved in the process of getting just a little bit more verticality in some places. And I can see the mission marker from here. And basically, I just need to get on here so I can actually get close enough to get up here. Get to the treetops, slide back over to this tower again. At least we know where the clue bottles are. That used to be the biggest problem for me when I was younger, is just not being able to find the last couple of bottles. Thankfully, that was not nearly as difficult this time around. Yeah, I was up here earlier. I just didn't go over to this ledge. Excuse me. We can grab that one. I might be able to make this jump. I don't want to wait for the flashlight guard to not be pointing directly at it, though. Just in case I don't grab it. There we go. Now that should make life a lot easier, because at some point during one of the missions we'll probably come across the vault, and we can just open it then and there. Let's go ahead and take care of missions now that we've located all the bottles and gotten a better feel for the map that we're on. Okay. Might only be able to get there from the other side. Get up here. That works. I don't know why he's standing directly in the fountain here. You like my dance? You like my sneaky dance? Hey buddy. Hey buddy, check out my sneaky dance. All right. I don't know why it let me do that, but that was funny.
Sly, the insect in that pool is a rare Indian water bug.
Is it now?
You can carry it into Rajan's office. Its wings will transmit local sound waves at a frequency I can monitor.
What?
Let me get this straight. We're gonna bug Rajan's office with a bug?
It is an elegant plan, I agree. Now pay
Elegant is one way to describe
that
it.
water bug can only survive in stagnant pools. If kept out of water too long, it'll become unhappy and likely draw the attention of local guards.
Looks like there's a few pools along the way to Rajan's office.
Oh boy.
A short swim every now and then should keep our little friend quiet.
Alright, so we've got a limited amount of time to get between these water pools. So the idea is... you can see these like little steaming areas. There's like a little mist. That's where the next pool is. So we basically just have to kind of move quickly between these points with the bug. And I think it acts on the same rules as the fine art, where is Rajan's office, by the way? Is it over here? It's over that side. It's kind of a sick beat, though. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's fine, don't worry about it. We got a water pool up here. I mean, honestly, being spotted by the guards is only as much of a threat as combat makes it. So we need to go up this way. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like we drew any attention. Alrighty. Let's keep on keeping on then. Here's where that stealth slide really comes into handy. Oops. Okay, I guess we have a little bit of leeway before it really starts to get to like full full warning status. I need to get up there. Okay. Where did the guard go? They despawned. It's a little scary. To just like, there's a guard there. Turn around 5 seconds, turn back, there is no longer a guard there. Oof. That mushroom almost tossed me straight off. Let's get you. Alright, into the office. Our little water bug friend has been having a little bit of difficulty. Excuse me. And we just put it right in this convenient little pool of water.
I'm already tuned into the bug's wing vibrations. I'm a genius.
I bet that office is exactly where the vault is too, so we'll need to head back there real quick.
I've got some bad news.
Uh-huh.
Rajan has gone into hiding somewhere in the temple. I guess the destruction of his satellite array and my invasion of his personal space to get the blueprint spooked him.
Understandable.
In his portion of the Clockwerk Heart, we'll need to drive him out into the open. Given Rajan's spy-saddled temper, I'd recommend making him angry. First, we'll destroy the center of his operation, the spice grinder. Then we'll demolish the dam above the temple in an attempt to flood him out. If that doesn't work, I've made arrangements to exchange one of the temple's facade rubies for some high explosives, which, if necessary, we can use to flood the whole temple grotto. If my psychological profile is accurate, Rajan should pick up the other half of the Clockwerk Heart before making his escape, effectively bringing it to us.
Alright, seems like a solid plan. We've got a few alternatives to drive him out. Alright, do we need to do anything as Sly? Yes, there is a Sly mission there. Oh, and we can also see, I think that's pointing out the vault location because we have all 30 clues. Can I get on top of this statue easily? If I could get up to that tree without much trouble, I could do it. Which I believe I should be able to do pretty simply here. Yeah, it's not too difficult to get up here. I also did use a tiny bit of the stealth slide earlier to marginal effect, but it is a really useful ability. So I'll demonstrate it along the way here. So I'm not gonna stick up here. I want to be more down this way. So instead of running, which, you know, makes a lot of noise and can draw the attention of nearby guards, an alternate way of getting around quickly is the stealth slide. We just hold the button and we slide forward nice and sneaky-like. Get this guy out of the picture here. No problems. And thankfully, the stealth slide isn't too meter intensive. So we can kind of use it in conjunction with other gadgets if we need to really make a good escape. We need to pop back in here, because this is where the vault is located. you. Alright.
Good thing I'm fluent in Sanskrit, or this last code would have been impossible. Try 386.
3, 8, 6. There we go. And this is voltage attack.
You've gotten the voltage attack move.
Electrify your cane. I suppose we can give that a try sometime if we ever end up needing it. I tend to not really worry too much about combat with, you know, normal guards. If I'm spotted by a flashlight guard, I'm just going to want to disengage anyway. So I tend not to make use of most of the combat specific gadgets or abilities or moves. So let's take this back to the hideout. And then we'll go out and do some gem heisting. I believe, yeah, there's a nice little mission for us to take on. Just pop down here. Boing. Ooh. I'm gonna smoke bomb for safety. Bro was taking shots at me. That was risky. Could you stop that? Don't spot me, please. Thank you. Well, that was dodgy, but we made it back. Alright, let's do this mission. Oh, we've actually got a couple of Sly missions. So let's take care of these missions. And then grab another one of those treasures. Yeah, I'm just gonna need to do that real quick. Thank you. Use a little bit of my stealth slide there to try and make sure they don't know where I went. Boy, I just burned through my entire power meter there. Would probably be a good idea for me to try and get some of that back. No dice. I'm gonna wait because he's gonna turn around. Coming up here. Maybe. I'm not gonna worry about it. We got a mission over here. It's up top there. Think. Oh, it's there. Oh, I forgot about this little sneaky spot here. This is really tucked back in here.
According to Rajan's blueprints, you're near the spice grinding facility. However, the passage is blocked by those laser fences.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're using TNT to create these catacombs. Maybe I can borrow some to destroy the fences. You're the demolitions expert. How am I supposed to use that stuff?
Oh, it's simple. Just jump in, walk the barrel to your target, jump out, and get clear of the blast radius. But be careful around floor lasers, Sly. The TNT barrels won't work on them.
Attention guards. Make sure all laser fences are operational to protect the spice grinder.
Well, funny you should happen to mention laser fences, as I'm just about to start working my magic on them here. So yeah, we just gotta work our way through here. It is pretty awesome that they've brought back the barrel mechanic from Sly 1. Like, they've repurposed it. Now, when you say the barrel doesn't work on these, does that mean I can't disable them, or that I won't be hidden from them? I have a feeling I shouldn't test that theory. Let me just move ahead here and see what we've got going on. Okay. Got some spotlights of varying speeds. Something tells me I'm gonna be finding other TNT barrels to use.
Visual range of the spice grinder. What's next?
Rajan won't come out of hiding while spice is still being manufactured. If we destroy the grinder, he'll be out of business and have no reason to stick around the temple.
Great. We do the world a favor and Rajan's forced out into the open.
Start by getting a hold of that TNT down there. It's worth mentioning that guards won't be able to detect you if you stay still while in the TNT barrel.
Nice. An explosive disguise.
Place the explosive near that grinding wheel, and it'll be blown to bits.
Alright. Understood. Oh, he's coming to investigate. But nobody will be there. Take you out. This guy's gonna come around. Real quick, grab your pocket loot. And then you get to join them. Guys up top don't care. I think it would probably be wise to clear the route that we're going to be traversing. Before we try to take the barrel up there. But I also see we have this we can open. So we can do that. That gives us some access to in here. Alright, I think those two guards up top, we kind of have, like, we're meant to sneak around them. So let's give that a try. Gotta sneak around here. Let's head this way. Well, I don't want to open that up right now. I mean, I have to walk all the way back again with the barrel. I think I'd rather wait. Okay. Just sit right here. Just barely out of detection range. I'm gonna just play it safe. Okay, turned around. Good,
Make
good.
sure to get the TNT barrel into that basin filled with spice dust.
There we go. Problem solved.
What's going on down there? It looks like spice production has fallen behind. Wait, it's completely stopped.
Hell, that was quick. Quick and effective. What's with the spooky door? What's up with the spooky door? What's this? Just a little extra cash, I suppose. Can I do the same thing down here? I'm not gonna worry about it. We already did what we needed to do here. Now we can take a couple hits. It's not a big deal. Alright, now it's time to get our gem off of the temple. So to do that, I suppose our best bet would be to head around this way. See if this guy will drop any health. Anything around here could drop a health icon. Nice. Good enough for me. You have a very shiny pocket, sir. I think I will relieve you of that shiny. Thank you very much. Now to get up there, we need to ride that vine. That vine comes from over there. Can I platform on this? Yeah, I can. I just missed my jump then. To get up to that tree. Also, one thing I found funny in the little slideshow briefings that Bentley does, you can actually see some of the clue bottles in the pictures. I think that's pretty interesting that they're actually visible in the pictures. Like the pictures are actually taken in engine. Well, judging by the layout of the vines and all that from treetops, I think we're gonna need to go up to this tower and climb all the way around. So what I'm thinking is while we're up here, so let me scout this out real quick. May as well get that booby-trapped treasure while we're here. I just want to try to see what routing I want to take to get out of here. We can go down there, across. Yeah, okay, I think I've got my route figured out. Now all that remains is to execute. Deal with you first. Get off of here. All right, let's go. Wow, we got a whole 70 seconds. This will be no problem then. just need to deal with you. Deal with you. I'm not taking any risk of getting spotted. There you go. And we are back with 30 seconds to spare. That is a tasty payday. I don't recall if there's any other treasures here that would need to be escorted back to the safe house. Oh, we have a mission down here as well. We might as well do that one since we're right here. Grab some more loot on the way. Alright. Oh, look who it is.
Constable Neela. Thanks for not ratting me out back at the ball.
Oh, I should be thanking you. The look on Carmelita's face was priceless.
She took it hard, huh?
No one likes to have their affections played with.
I know I certainly don't. Look, Neela, as soon as this India job is over, why don't you and I go out on the town? We'll dance through Bollywood and eat curry all night long.
I'll keep it in mind. But first, the task at hand. I've learned of a secret entrance leading to half of the Clockwerk Heart. Legally, I can't enter the premises without a warrant. But now a thief like you...
A thief like me can go wherever he pleases. I read you.
Don't fall behind while I lead you to the entrance. This place is thick with guards, and standing still can be lethal.
I hear that, sister.
Immediate guard dispatch. Gone. So now we just have to do another one of these following missions. This one gets a little bit tougher than our first time though, just because the level itself is more complex in its layout. So it is even more important to really keep a close eye on where exactly she's going, because it can be really easy to lose track of how to actually get up to wherever she's going. So just keep a real close tail on her. Thank goodness she does actually take out guards along the way, though. Cross the lily pads here. Not too bad. We're keeping pretty close by. Nice.
This is it. And remember, if push comes to shove, I never showed you this door.
And
we're on for that date in Bollywood.
And she just disappears into the floor. I don't know exactly how that works, but I'm not going to question it too much.
there it is, just like Neela said.
In order to lower the Clockwerk Heart, you'll need access to that control box, but it's locked down tight.
Oh, I'm sure these guards won't mind if I borrow their keys.
Alright. It's time for more key gathering. It's only 2 keys that we need, but getting around to that second guy is gonna take quite a while. Unless, of course, we can catch his attention with a well-placed takedown. Just grab the key like that. That makes this a lot faster. And clean up with the smoke bomb as well. Still a lot faster than having to go around the entire room. We have half of what we came here for.
That's it! Half the Clockwerk heart! The spice won't be growing around here anytime soon.
Alright, with that taken care of, now we can go get our gem thieving on. I figured we may as well take care of that mission since it's right next to where we were needing to run through anyway. Now we just gotta head back down that way. I will take that pocket shiny. Thank you very much. And a health pickup. Generous. There we go, there's the ledge grab. Not gonna worry about taking this guy out. We've got more important business to handle right now. Down this way. Excuse me. No shenanigans from you, please, sir. Okay, so now we're here. Now we can get up onto this tusk and actually get down to where that gem is. Oh, there is another piece of, there's another treasure up here. We have to do all that to get up here again.
Contracted to acquire that huge ruby of Rajan's for a local crime ring. In exchange for the goods, they'll set us up with a cherry bomb 500 for the heist.
Nice.
A cherry bomb 500? That's a lot of kick.
Trust me, we'll need it. To get that ruby free from its moorings, you might have to whack it a few times with your cane.
I'm on it.
All right. Oh, oh, there it goes.
Murray,
Oh.
you're on. Sly's knocked the ruby loose, and now we need your muscle to get it to the buyers.
Muscle on the way.
So now we got to get there as Murray, which is going to be a fun little adventure. Probably what we should do is run down this way. Oh, don't mind me, fellas. I'm just passing through. Well, seems like they lost interest. Yeah, we're all good on that guy. Take care of this guy here. Thankfully, I just barely managed to get the takedown on him. He was turning around right then and there. No, just bounce. Alright, we're here.
You can pick up the ruby with your stomp move. Despite its size, that rock is really fragile. Bentley will run ahead and inflate cushions that are safe to throw the ruby onto. Use them, or this operation's a bust. Now, head out to our rendezvous near the waterfall.
Oh boy. Hopefully the auto aim works. Alright, he needs to blow up the door. Alright, now we just follow Bentley and get to where we need to go. He's gonna have to set up a cushion on there. Alright. And then another cushion right there. So far so good. I have to put literally all of my faith has to go into the auto aim doing its job here. Okay.
This ruby is near flawless. I'll recommend to my superiors that we purchase it, take it to our buyer, and complete the contract.
They sound like a fun-loving individual. I just have to try and make sure, hopefully I don't get spotted here. That would be rather inconvenient. Okay. Toss it over there. Make use of our turnbuckle launch. Get ourselves into a little bit of a spat here with some guards. Thankfully, as Murray, dealing with multiple guards is not nearly as dangerous. He can handle himself pretty well in combat. Alright, we need to drop this off here.
I must say, the Cooper gang certainly lives up to its reputation. This is a true Indian treasure. We will honor the bargain and provide a cherry bomb 500 at the time the turtle requested.
We got the ruby. Alright, now I suppose we switch back to Sly real quick. Grab that other remaining treasure up near where we just picked up the ruby. Bring that back and then switch over to Bentley, I think. So our only other mission is a Bentley mission. Yep, that one over there. Alright, let's make our quick little treasure run here. I suppose quick is a bit of a relative term, considering how long it takes just to get there. So we have to take this, you know, big roundabout path to actually get there. But the extra coin will be worth it, because the gadgets are only going to get more expensive as each episode continues. So it'll be good for us to stock up where we can. Alright, almost there. We just gotta pop over that way. I believe we should be able to reach it from here. Alright. Let me figure out what route I want to take to get back. Okay, we've got that bridge route. That works for me. Wow. 90 seconds this time. That's plenty of time for us to take care of this. Don't worry about it. Well, that I'm gonna have to worry about. That I'm gonna have to worry about. That was unfortunate. I'm trying to think if there's if I can get up there faster. Excuse me. I need to do some investigation real quick. We have the bounce here. If I could get up to that vine. Oh, that is grabbable. Nice. Okay, so we don't have to go all the way around to get to it. Which is very nice. I just need to be more mindful of my detection. Here, we'll just do this. Get you out of here. Everybody's jumping down to get to me, so I can just jump up, and there's nobody up here. That works. That does work. Alright. Now let's go take care of this Bentley mission. We should be set to engage the heist. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need you to take a quick nap. Thank you.
Rajan's holed up in his temple. Got any ideas to force him out of hiding?
My research indicates that tigers have an aversion to water. By destroying that dam, the temple will be filled with a runoff.
Flooding him out, huh? Good plan. But I don't think your bombs are strong enough to do the job.
You're correct. Fortunately, while monitoring the bug in Rajan's office, I overheard that a new autopilot attack helicopter had just arrived. It's sitting inside this truck.
Stay sharp. That dam is sure to be well protected.
Alright, let's give this bad boy a look here. Ooh. Oh. I think the idea with these guys is just to get rid of the choppers before they get too close, because if they're close enough, I think they're actually accurate enough to hit the chopper. Yeah, I have to intersperse my shots between choppers and the damn multitasking. It's a little tricky to aim. Okay, I see. So the missiles that are actually capable of hitting me do that little spiral. So I just need to watch out for those. The ones that just fly straight seem like they kind of sail past me. those spiraling ones, those are the ones I need to look out for. And sometimes they're like really hard to spot because they don't have a particle effect that's like lighting them up. There we go. Sometimes that smoke is a little hard to spot. Making progress though. I see that rocket incoming, I see that one incoming. Being able to see them incoming and being able to actually get rid of them are two separate issues. Alrighty. There we go.
Shooting, Bentley. Hope Rajan knows how to swim.
A piece of the dam struck the chopper. It's going down.
Wait, how close were you? Wait, how? Bentley, how close were you to the dam when it burst?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ow.
oh,
Ow.
ooh,
Ooh.
oh. And he's okay. He stuck the landing. Alright, heist in time.
Partial flooding didn't work, so it's time to go the distance. Blowing up the temple's elephant mouth should turn this grotto into a swimming pool. I'll cover Murray from the chopper's gun turret while he pries the mouth open. Once that's done, Sly will need to walk the Cherry Bomb 500 into the throat. Then get to high ground as fast as you can. Rajan is sure to show up and be extra angry. Jump him, snag his half of the Clockwerk heart, and we're out of here.
Alright. As usual, sounds simple enough. Let's see, who do we need to open with? We're opening with Murray. So let's get going. I can almost reach up there. We'll take the long way around, I suppose. It's up here. Excuse me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's mission time.
Let's head out for the turret, Murray. All right, I'll set up shop here and provide covering fire while you try to pry open the elephant's mouth for Sly.
Check.
Well, that's unfortunate timing. The elephant just happened to be coming by right then. Thankfully with Murray, it's not too big of a deal.
Clear out those guards before you take a crack at opening the mouth.
Well, they just keep coming.
Nice work. Now put those
Oh, hang
muscles
on.
to the test and pry that thing open.
Hang on, we still got a guard coming. We still got a boy here. Just gotta wait for him to disengage real quick. Alright. Solve that problem.
Alert! Temple facade under assault. Put down this attack.
Gadzooks! Rajan
Gadzooks.
is raining down a bunch of hunter-seeker bombs on Murray. He'll never be able to get that mouth open unless I destroy all of them.
So are we strictly doing eyes to the sky then? Gotta shoot these things before they reach the ground. I do not want to know how those things work. Let's say we don't find out. Make sure none of them reach the ground to begin with. I love watching them spawn in. I can just see them spawning in. Alright. Not too bad.
I'm working on it.
Hit buttons fast to keep your strength up.
Alright. Press buttons. Press button fast.
Oh. Yes! The Murray's might and muscle triumphs again. The mouth is open. You're all clear to bring in the Cherry Bomb 500.
So now, I just gotta sneak my way over. I think this should be the right way. Just keeping an eye out in case there's any guards along the way like this guy. Yeah, he's gonna make things a little tricky for me. I think probably what I'll do is just wait here. That way he doesn't run into me or bump me or anything. No weird shenanigans like that. And we'll just move right along. Thankfully that guy's not close enough to be a problem. We'll just tippy-toe our way over to where we need to be. Nice and easy. Run! That flooded up pretty quick.
Thunderbolts! My spice temple ruined! I will no longer hide while you villains destroy my hard-won empire. This place is mine. Here I am king. Come, face me, Cooper. With Clockwerk's black heart, I will show you true power. You are nothing. Come face the might of Rajan, lord of these hills.
Boy, when we try to tick someone off, we really do the job.
Yeah.
Yes, you do seem to have quite a talent for it.
Constable Neela, slumming it with the thieves again?
That man is an illegal spice trader. He should be brought to justice.
All I'm after is the Clockwerk part. You help me take him down, and the bust is all yours.
Just try to keep up.
Well, we keeping up again, huh? Oh boy. This man got some thunder powers. It would be very, very nice if Sly would actually spire jump here. There we go. Okay. Well, that was just unfortunate timing. So I just need to make sure I'm not jumping to whatever side he's kind of aiming on. Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Oh.
I'm coming, buddy.
What happened there?
This is it? This is the Cooper gang I've heard so much about and feared these long hours?
The Murray will renew your fear.
Who's the Murray? All I see is a fat, pathetic weakling.
I might be big and not
Oh.
as smart as the other guys, but one thing I'm not is weak.
Oh, we fighting. Them was some fighting words for sure. What do I have for gadgets? Oh, usage is automatic on Juggernaut Throw. That's nice. So I'm thinking I want to beef up my punch there. Oh, friendly fire. Hey, look, health. Works out pretty handily for me. Ow. Give him a fire punch. Oh, right, I forgot about that attack. See, I really just want to try to be utilizing my fire punches. Alright, gotta stand on the lily pads when he does that. Alright, I think this can definitely be done as a war of attrition. Excuse me. I'm just trying to watch out for whenever he does his lightning attack there. Oop. That almost got me. I do like that the guards actually also try to dodge it. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, this fight is all about endurance for me. Just get my hits in where I can. There's some health. Grab that while I can. And just use those fists of flame. I forgot about that. Alright, I'm staying pretty well stocked up. Not doing too bad. Oh, I can knock him into the sides. I had forgotten about that. Does that do more damage? Possibly. Let's test it. That was not my intended target. Give me that health. Ooh boy, I'm I'm just trying to, like, keep an eye on what he's doing here. The way the sound effects are cutting each other off. Get that health. We can get 2 punches in pretty safely. I think they'll be faster. Focus less on trying to buff up a single punch and just do multiple. He'll do a pretty good job taking out his own guys, honestly. Alrighty. We got him.
Sly's gonna want this half of the Clockwerk heart safe and sound.
We got it. The other half.
Happy day.
What? Neela? Throw down a ladder! Sly's hurt real bad! Can you hear me? I said Sly's hurt!
Oh.
There they are, Contessa. Just as I promised. The Cooper gang and Rajan all incapacitated.
Excellent police work, Constable Neela. Carmelita's never been able to catch the Cooper gang. Yet you capture them in just a few short weeks.
Oh.
Well, I never...
Really, Carmelita. Accept your defeat gracefully.
Actually, Contessa, there's a good reason Inspector Fox never caught the Cooper gang.
Uh-huh.
She's been in league with them the whole time.
Oh.
Liar! Prove it! This is a photo of Carmelita dancing with Sly Cooper on the night the Clockwerk wings were stolen.
Oh.
But I didn't know I was dancing with Cooper.
You two certainly seem very familiar in this picture. Men, place Inspector Fox under arrest.
Oh.
I'll get you, Neela. Don't think I won't.
Such a pity when an officer falls from the light.
Yes, indeed.
I can't believe it! That double-crossing cockney liar!
I guess we did it.
Though statistically improbable, I had to face the facts. Neela had betrayed us, my teammates were captured, and I was all alone. While intellectually inferior, Sly and Murray had always been a rich source of sociological interest. The long walk out of the jungle gave me time to reflect, and with each passing step, my sense of isolation grew. Shockingly, my comrade's absence had a profound emotional effect on me. This was it. This was the true test of friendship. Upon reaching the van, my resolve was hardened. I had to save my friends. But first things first, I had to learn how to drive a stick shift.
Oh my god. Well, that certainly changes the dynamic, doesn't it? Now it is just Bentley. But before we check out the beginning of episode 4, I believe we should have a new video unlocked here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's check that out.
Yo, check it out. It's me, Lala, chasing down PS2 Sly Cooper.
Lala, who are you?
His crew are back and they're bringing down the house with the biggest
What is
heist
happening?
ever. Yo, slow it down.
What is happening?
Hey, please. I dig rappers, not raccoons.
What is happening?
You guys at home, keep
What?
it right here to see who's at number 1.
Ooh, wait. What? Huh? What just happened? Did I go unconscious for 20 seconds? What just happened? Is this the profound psychological effect that Bentley was talking about? Okay, speaking of profound psychological effects, we're gonna... that kind of wording is gonna be very relevant for our next episode here. But first, let me just double check and make sure. Yeah, we got 100% on that one as well. We're doing pretty good on that, honestly. I wasn't sure how he would do on completion while also having the story focus, but it seems to be working out decently. So let's pop into episode 4 for a little bit before we have to wrap up stream here and see what we have to do as Bentley alone, since Sly and Murray have both been apprehended. See how it shakes out.
It took a sleepless week of data crunching, but I eventually tracked down the location of my friends, locked away in the mysterious towers of Prague. At the moment, they are the unwilling guests of Interpol's most renowned prison warden, the Contessa. While still a criminal psychology student, she entered into a whirlwind romance and married a wealthy aristocrat. Sadly, the union was short-lived, as the general suspiciously died a few weeks after the ceremony. The widowed Contessa put her education and newly acquired estate to work by opening a criminal rehabilitation center. Her pioneering use of hypnotherapy has produced some good results, and subsequently earned her a prominent position within Interpol. My friends are locked up somewhere in the clinic and are slated for the Contessa's Good Samaritan brainwashing. If I don't bust them out soon, they'll be working a 9-to-5 job selling shoes, and I'll be out 2 best friends.
Bentley saves the gang in Jailbreak. It all comes down to Bentley, who, may I remind y'all, has only recently started doing field work, like, at all. So now he's going to have to really, like, this is going to be a true test for him. So let's start with his gadget, since he's our only playable character at the moment, with Adrenaline Burst. I can hear a clue bottle already.
I should make my way over to the Contessa's house. Maybe I'll pick up a few leads on the location of Sly and Murray.
Alright, so since we only have Bentley at our disposal right now, I'm definitely not going to worry about I'm not going to worry about getting the clue bottles right away, because a lot of them are going to be out of reach. Since we'll need to be able to do some platforming that right now, as Bentley, we're not really capable of. Now these statues are a bit of a problem because some of them aren't statues after all. Some of them are just like actual guard enemies. I do not want to get spotted by that spotlight, please. I also should probably be more careful about these spike traps here. At least we got away from the guards. That was my biggest concern. Okay, where is the mission marker? Where is the mission marker, actually? Ah, up there. Alright.
Aha! The Contessa is out making her rounds. Wait a second. The feathers on my sleep darts vibrate near sounds. If I maintain my position on top of this parabolic dish, I should be able to hear that frequency at a distance. This is great. If I tag the Contessa with my darts, I'll be able to listen in on whatever she says. I might even learn where she's locked up Sly and Murray.
Well, that'd be awfully handy. I just have to properly tag her there.
The is falling apart. Spice shipments have overstocked. I never would have joined if I'd known it would be this easy to disrupt the plan. At least the Cooper gang is under lock and key. Their lopsided morality flies in the face of man's inherent selfishness. Ah well, they'll see it my way soon enough.
So, the Contessa's also part of the Claw Gang.
Those fools at Interpol. They keep sending me criminals and I keep making money. How come no one ever thought of this before? Hypnotize criminals and force them to reveal where they've hidden their fortune. I'm a genius. If only I had more spice to help me with the hypnosis.
Aha, so the spice is a key catalyst as in the hypnosis process.
That blasted Cooper gang. The fat one. What's his name? Murray. Yes, Murray. He'll be the first to break. I should spend a few sessions probing that feeble mind. I can only imagine the wealth that gang has accumulated over the years.
Using criminal rehabilitation for personal profit.
That's Sly Cooper. Such a complex and rebellious mind. A month or two in the hole should break his spirit.
Oh good, the hole.
Let him squat there week after week. He's seen that the guards along the wall all have motion detectors. There is no escape. Slowly, the reality of his captivity will set in, and I'll get to work on his mind.
Okay, so lots of information.
She's no healthcare professional. Why, that's the most heinous crime I've ever heard of. Putting inmates into hypnosis so they'll tell her where they've stashed their loot. It dishonors both law enforcement and thieves at the same time. I should get to work and figure out a way to break Sly out of the hole.
Yeah, the hole. Always a fun name for a place. Ooh. Hey buddy, just take a little nap there. Okay, so that's one of the statues. Yeah, this bridge is pretty awful because some of the statues will just turn into guards. The main thing is I want to keep line of sight broken because there are occasionally some flashlight guards around here. Alright, Bentley. Where to next?
That computer is part of a control system for the electromagnetic train. By hacking all the terminals along the train tracks, I should be able to reverse their polarity, thereby turning the train into a giant projectile. Without question, its impact on the prison walls should create a hole large enough for Sly to escape through.
That would be very handy. It's time to hack.
Nothing like a good computer hack job.
Alrighty.
Now the left analog stick should control my... I'll have to hack through these barrier nodes. I should move the right analog stick. By using both analog sticks at the same time, I'll be able to move and shoot in different directions.
Welcome to the hacking minigames. We've got 5 more to go.
Should be picking up speed.
We've got 5 more of these to go. And it is cool to see them expand the hacking minigame beyond the one time that it happens in the first Sly Cooper game. I do kind of wish that the enemy projectiles were a different color from mine. Because I feel like they probably should be red.
2 down, 4 more to go.
Keep on going. Where is the next one? Just making sure I don't miss any along the way. Looks like our next one's right here, and then through the tunnel, I suppose. And the music just kind of ramps up a little bit. I meant to move backwards a little bit sooner. So the hacking music track starts to pick up a little bit with each subsequent level that we access.
That should speed up the train by at least 50%.
We have just enough time to get over here. Let's get rid of the turrets here. I feel like one thing that would make the trajectory of the bullets a little more easily readable is to have, you see my little indicator arrow that kind of moves around as I move the stick up and down. If that arrow were a little closer to my ship, for lack of a better term, I feel like it would be a little easier for me to tell where I'm aiming. Because not a whole lot of these segments are really super long-range encounters, so I think having the aiming cursor a little closer would be alright. That might just be my personal taste, though. Just gonna wait for the train to go by here, so that I don't get run over. Ideally. I'll just jump over to the side of the tunnel, that works. Here's number 5. Now we've got some enemies that can move and shoot, and also have more than 1 HP. So the difficulty is definitely starting to ramp up. It's a bit of a mixture of trying to take out the enemies that are spawning, but also dealing with the wall that's in the way. One nice thing is that we can shoot the projectiles to destroy them. So as long as we keep shooting, we should be alright.
The train's at full speed. Now, on to reverse the field's polarity.
Watch out for the tank, because yes, there's just a tank patrolling the Contessa's house. Don't want to get spotted by that thing. Okay, that's one. section of the hallway open. Now we just need to break through here. And all set. Now let's watch this puppy fly. Whoa!
Trajectory.
Perfect execution. And that works out nice and easy. Really? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. I don't even really mind if I get spotted, because we got a mission right here.
All the guards along the prison wall are outfitted with a motion tracking device.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way for Sly to escape. Unless I take those guys out with my RC chopper.
Ooh, RC Chopper makes a return. Same kind of situation as before. Gotta watch out for the missiles. In turtle form. Where are those other two? There's one. Oh, Bentley, it ain't catastrophe yet. Hang on. There we go. And look who it is.
Sly, can you read me?
How I missed that sensuous voice of yours.
Save the jocular
Sensuous, huh?
Do you see that hook above the train?
Yeah?
It's your only means of escape. Jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Then swing onto the back of the train. I've already established a safe house and downloaded its GPS coordinates into your binocucom. We'll rendezvous there.
Wow, you've really thought of everything.
Don't I always?
Yeah, you do. Thanks for busting me out.
Oh, well, you know the old saying, if you can't count on a friend to bust you out of jail, what kind of a friend are they?
Truer words were never said, wizard.
I don't know why, but that moment always gets me. He just like... He drops the axe for just a moment. And just like gives Bentley his proper credit for like basically saving the entire gang at this point. Like this is the beginning of a whole snowballing effect. Hey, how about you don't? Hey, how about you don't? How about you don't though? What if you don't do that though? Let's just get back to the safe house. Sly is free of prison, but we still gotta get Murray.
Okay, here's the situation. I've done some deep database crunching and figured out that Murray is doing time in cell block D. Getting him out is going to be tough. As you know, he's not very light on his feet. First, we'll need to get Murray into an isolation cell away from the other inmates. Second, I'll need you to get a sample of the Contessa's encryption algorithm. Don't worry, I'll explain later. Third, you'll need to pickpocket a few keys from the Contessa, but watch out for her pack of bodyguards. And fourth, you'll have to deactivate her giant attack robot. No, really, Sly, I'm serious. The Contessa has a giant attack robot.
Uh-huh.
It just looks like a water tower.
Okay.
Now, once you've pulled off all these jobs, we'll be ready to make a play for the big guy.
All right, so that pretty much lays out our agenda for next time. We got Sly out, so we could start looking for clue bottles, one of which I can actually hear from inside the safe house. But one thing we'll definitely want to acquire is the alarm clock. We're definitely going to want that for Sly. That's going to help with at least one of the upcoming missions. And it'll become apparent as to why once we get to that mission. Specifically the one where we need to pickpocket the Contessa. I'm sure we'll be able to make good use of it there. But for now, we will save and exit because it is about that time for me to wrap up for the day. We're making pretty good headway. We're, you know, pretty close to halfway through the game at this point. I'm thinking we exit to episode menu, so we have some good music to end out with. We're already 28% of the way through this episode, by the way. So there's 8 episodes total. Remember that much. So if we're on episode 4, we're kind of close to halfway through. Yeah, big moment here where we're actually seeing the gang split up. Not that they've chosen to do so, of course, but they've been forcibly split up, and now Bentley is bringing everybody back together. Starting out with Sly, who we just got back after breaking him out of the prison. And getting Murray out, that's going to take a little bit more setup. So we will save that for next time. I do really love how they've expanded upon the characterization in this game. I always love when a game expands like character portrayal. Because in the original, like just the first Sly Cooper game, it can be pretty easy to take that in isolation and see the characters as being pretty, cliche one-note stereotypes for the most part, with, some witty banter here and there that's pretty typical of said cliches. But I feel like Sly 2 really starts to do an excellent job with expanding the characters and making them feel more three-dimensional, I suppose. Just little moments like Sly referring to Bentley as Wizard, which was Bentley's code name for the initial heist at the beginning of Sly 2, where they're trying to just steal the Clockwerk parts in there, like, as the entire collection. But Sly wasn't taking it seriously back then. It's cool to see them bring something like that full circle and make it a really good emotional point. Like they really picked a good moment for that to come full circle. Give that moment a lot more meaning. It's not just a throwaway joke at the beginning of the game. Like they've thought it out. There's a reason they have those moments integrated in the story. Yeah, I really enjoy how this game is, and I think this is, from what I can tell, I think this is a lot of people's favorite Sly Cooper game. And it's not hard to see why. It takes a lot of what the original game did, expands upon it, and makes some changes here and there. It's not just Sly Cooper 1 but expanded. They make some changes here and there, like the health and the combat system are a little bit more complex and robust. It's not just, oh, guards take one hit and they're down. It's not just, oh, Sly takes one hit and he's dead. No lives system anymore. Just a lot of little changes like that that really have, I think they really improved the experience. Sly 1 is more arcadey. I guess it's kind of, somewhat similar to like how Crash Bandicoot feels as a game. In a certain way, where it's still got that more arcadey feel to it. Sly 2 feels more robust. It's not quite like open world game in the same way that something like, say, Skyrim is, for example. But it's definitely a lot less linear than the and straightforward than the first game. Yeah. Long story short, I appreciate the changes that were made between the first and second game. I love them both on their own merits. But Sly 2 just feels like a really fleshed out and polished experience. They really put a lot of thought and care and effort into this game to improve upon the groundwork that they had laid out in the first game. So I'm looking forward to playing more of this because it is always fun revisiting these games. And provided I can get my little secret project done by next week, hopefully I can. I'm not planning to do too much for like Spooky Month. We've got a lot of Sly Cooper to play through, but I do have something, Halloween related coming up. Like I say, hopefully by next week I'll have it ready to go, so that once we're officially in October, I can switch something up for the sake of a Halloween aesthetic. Like I said, not too much, but just a little something to spice things up. But that will remain to be seen until next week. So, thank you all for being here and hanging out. It is really fun getting to play through this again and share the experience with everybody, because these games are a bit on the older side, so it is entirely possible that there are plenty of people who have not experienced the wonderful cavalcade of cartoonish capers that Sly Cooper contains. And they are a lot of fun. I do really enjoy these games quite a bit. But that will be it for me for today. So thank you all for being here and hanging out. Probably the first thing I'm gonna do once I get off the stream is do my daily Swedish, because I need to, I still haven't done my Swedish lessons for the day. Gotta get that taken care of before dinner time. And as I learn more Swedish, I'll probably start doing more, I'll start including more Swedish vocabulary in some of my postings. And anytime I get the opportunity to make a posting that's in full Swedish, in addition to my regular English postings, I'll try to figure out a way to do that. But for now, that will be it for me. So thank you all for being here and hanging out and joining on this wonderful adventure that the Sly Cooper series always is for me. Always a fun time. We've still got plenty more in the pipeline. But until the next stream, take care everyone.